Hi everyone. This summer we got to go to Alaska on a cruise. We visited multiple ports. I have some videos coming up for those. Join us as we explore the last frontier. The cruise experience itself was amazing. We booked it through Costco and used Princess Cruises for this particular cruise. Amazing experience. The onboard experience was great. I have other videos coming about it. The stunning scenery, the fjords and the water, nature, amazing experiences. We did multiple excursions in different ports, which I'll be covering in different videos. This particular video is about one excursion, which is in the bucket list for many. As you might have seen in the description or in the thumbnail, this particular video is about the White Pass train journey, which is in the bucket list for many. So I thought I'll cover it a little bit, show the stunning visuals, and explain some of the things. It starts from Skagway, Alaska, which is at the elevation of 0 feet. This train journey starts from Skagway, Alaska, which is at an elevation of 0 feet. It's at sea level, but it goes all the way to about 3,000 feet high in just 20 miles. This region is famous for the gold rush and the gold mines that existed. This all started in 1896 when some gold flakes were found, and the subsequent year 1897 there was an article in the Seattle Post which said gold, gold, gold. They had to cross this White Pass and the terrain that you're seeing in this video to get to the place where they could have the gold, where the gold mines were. They had two trails to cross. One is a Chilkoot trail and the other is a White Pass trail that this train crosses. And men with tons of material that they needed to survive through the winter and through the harsh weather, they had to carry all that on their back through the trail. Train route is marked as a civil engineering landmark. The White Pass and Yukon route was designated as an international historic civil engineering landmark in 1994. This is an honor shared with some of the other civil engineering marvels such as Eiffel Tower or Statue of Liberty. By 1954, the gold rush was over, and this particular train route has carried a significant amount of material and supplies during World War II, and also for the construction of the highway along this route. It was by 1988 that White Pass and Yukon Railway had reinvented itself as a tourist attraction, and the line has remained open and has continued to improve since then. To pick a season in the early part of the summer because I wanted to see the snow, and it was a great sight. What a sight! The snow had started melting, and there were some ponds with algae giving it a green color, and some very clear ponds with black color because the rock underneath is that color, and some clear blue water and melted streams were just amazing to see. We got down at Fraser, British Columbia, which is the place where you transit from train route to the highway. And because we picked an excursion that continues, and that is an extended excursion, we got to go further into the Yukon territory. There are other excursions that actually break here and go back, but we picked an excursion that goes into the Yukon territory, and it was definitely worthwhile. We saw some goats on the mountain cliffs and some stunning lakes, and then soon it was time to have lunch. The lunch was good, simple, but yeah, it was flavorful, and we were quite hungry. There was nothing else. This is a region that is not very populated, so there are very few places to eat or do anything. So yeah, we had a good lunch. Almost all tours that go this way, I think, stop here. So this is one common place for multiple tourist buses to come stop and have their lunch. We saw Emerald Lake, as it's just amazingly. I just don't have enough words to explain it, and that's why you're seeing it on the video. We were blessed with not a cloudy day. We were blessed with enough sunlight to have a beautiful view of the place. We also saw a Carcross Desert, which is a small desert that's formed at this height. Our guide explained all the details around it. I'm not explaining it in this video. Folks who are taking this tour, go ahead, or you can explore it on the internet. We got some time to do shopping, and the maple syrups that you saw are aged in whiskey barrel, giving it a very unique flavor. We also happened to see a bear come out and scratch its back. This was the highlight of the trip, and I'm keeping it to the end. Once all this was done, we came back to the cruise right in time for our dinner. So thank you very much for watching till the end. I truly appreciate it. If you like this content, please like, subscribe. If you have any questions about this tour, ask in the comments. I can answer them. Stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you like to see the other places we visited and other tours we took. Thank you very much. Bye.